and welcome to another Trucker Connect. I'm super excited for today's topic because we're dealing with Google Classroom, emails, reaching out to your counselor, as well as internet services, stuff that you probably don't want to hear about right now. But the truth is that although we may be going through some things right now, we cannot allow this situation to take and have a huge impact on our future based upon what we can take care of now. And so being able to fully be present in your classroom, although you're not fully present physically in your classroom, is vitally important because you don't want to have to pay for your choices that you're making now later on in the future. And so it's simple. Please make sure that you all are taking and checking your student email account. That is your first name dot last name at portsk12.com. This is where you're able to communicate with your teachers and your counselors. Even if you have anything that you are in need of, be sure to reach out. This is not just an academic focus, but we want to make sure that we're supporting you as a whole student. But the only way that we can fully do that is by you participating fully as well. And so make sure that you check that email daily so that you're ensuring that you're getting the information that is accessible to you during this time. Also, make sure that you are going onto your Google Classroom accounts daily. This is where your work is being given to you. And so you have to understand that whatever you do or don't do is going to have an impact on you long term. And so for those students that may potentially want to play sports next year, the students that want to graduate, whatever you put forth in this time is going to impact you. And so make sure that you are participating with your classroom. Make sure you're turning in assignments. And granted, I want you to understand that you need to offer yourself a level of grace. Right now, you are kind of like having to learn a new way of learning. And so I don't want you to beat yourself up and just get so frustrated where you throw in a towel. Look at this as a new learning opportunity for seniors that are preparing to go off into the real world or preparing to go off to college. You are getting a first-hand experience right now because I can let you in on a little inside scoop. When you get to college or you get to these jobs, they're really going to be doing the format that you have the opportunity to learn now. And so figuring out how to take and find information on your own, being sure that you're taking it, staying in tune with your emails, following up if you have any additional questions, making sure that you're able to navigate through websites. These are things that's going to benefit you long term. So don't allow this situation to cause you to be frustrated and to completely shut off, but allow yourself to be open to this learning opportunity. Next, I want you to make sure that you are planning your days out. We cannot sit in front of a computer, sit on our phones, and expect for the information to just come to us for a full span. The truth of the matter is, some of us may have a short attention span. If you're anything like me, I can't be up there long. And so you want to make sure that you're planning out your day so that you're able to set goals and you know when you've reached a particular milestone. You have the freedom of structure in your day, so don't feel like you're obligated to the 7:20 until 2:15. You can be a night learner. Whatever fits your schedule, be sure to make sure that you make those accommodations so that you can be fully present, fully aware. You can also do small increments for your class sessions. You can take and do where you work on a particular subject for 30 minutes to an hour, whatever works best for you. For most cases, we'll find ourselves being frustrated because of us having to go to the school, having to sit in those classrooms. Now that's being removed, we find ourselves being frustrated. So the truth of the matter is that we can't always please everybody. And be careful what you ask for because you just might get it. But all jokes aside, this is an opportunity, as I stated before, for you to step up as an adult and to do what's necessary to get what needs to be done. We can't allow barriers and hiccups to hinder us or cause us to be so disconnected that we don't even try anymore. Give it the best that you can. That's all we're asking. We're not asking for perfection, but we are asking for 100% effort on your part. And if that's you taking and emailing a teacher and saying, hey, I really don't understand this. If that's you being honest and saying, hey, I need a little bit of extra help. If it's you taking and celebrating the small milestones that, yeah, you may not have completed a whole bunch of work, but you completed one assignment today. Give it all that you got. So at the end of the day, you're able to say, I gave 100, instead of taking and expecting for something to fall from the sky when nothing has been given. This is your opportunity to prove that regardless of what comes at you, you're going to be an individual that gives it all you got. As I stated, y'all, we are trucker strong. The support is here. Anything that you need, make sure you reach out. Be sure to subscribe, follow, stay connected with me so that I'm able to make sure that I'm doing my part. Everybody has a part to do during this time, and make sure that you're doing yours, as well as me being accountable to make sure that I'm doing mine. So as always, grace and peace.
Students, if you have any academic needs or personal needs, please be sure to visit the Church and the High School website. There, you're able to go and locate your school counselor. Each counselor is divided based upon grades as well as last names. So be sure that you are reaching out to the correct counselor. Miss Dow, career and technical students with the last name that begins with A through G. Miss Powell, students beginning with the last name H through O. And Miss Bonnie, students beginning with the last name P through Z. The counselor's email address are located at the bottom of the school counselor page. Be sure to email your counselor with your concerns. Students, if you are in need of internet service during this time, please be sure to visit Cox Connect to Compete, where they offer affordable internet. And as a response to COVID-19, they're ensuring that all families are able to access quality internet services so that students are able to complete their assignments. So simply visit the website, apply for service, enter your information to determine your qualifying plan. Or you can simply click on View Internet Plans, where you're able to look at the different plans available to you and your family. They also offer a straight-up internet plan, $50 a month, taxes not included, all in, no surprises. Once you've selected a plan that fits best for your family, you're able to customize it if needed and move forward with your internet service. Students, you are able to access Google Classroom straight from your phone. Simply go to your App Store, download Google Classroom, then you're going to take and add your classroom if you haven't already done so. Through this app, you're able to have full access to your Google Classroom. Any particular assignments that are due, being able to keep up with your grades, and communicate with your teacher is fully accessible through this app. Students, to access your Google Classroom, you must take and enter in your Gmail information to log in. Then you're going to select at the right-hand corner, Google Classroom. Once you do that, if you haven't already done so, be sure to add your class. This class will be provided through your teachers in an email with your Google Class code. Once you enter that, you'll have full access to your class. This is where you're able to see your assignments that will be due, as well as keeping up with your grades, receiving feedback from your teachers, as well as communicating with your teachers. In order to ensure that this process is smooth line and being able to be fully accessible to all students, your participation is vital. So be sure to check your Google Classroom daily to make sure that you are up to date with assignments, as well as any messages that your teachers may be trying to communicate with you. Attention all AP students, be sure to tune in to WHRO AP Prep. You can tune in at Virginia TV Classroom Monday through Friday, 12 to 1 on VHRO 15 and 3 to 4 on the World Channel. You also can find AP Prep via Antenna Channel 15.2, Cox Channel 107, or Verizon Fios Channel 460.